Songwriters and composers, listen up. They're about to give away money that belongs to you to major publishers who had nothing to do with your music. Here's Derek to tell you about it.
Hi everybody, I'm Derek Fawcett. I teach songwriting at New York University and Berklee College of Music. I got some bad news for you. So when Spotify started, all of this music started getting played and it generated all these royalties. And for major label acts, they swooped in, made sure they got all their royalties. But for indie acts like us, they didn't know where to send that money. And so it all started getting piled in this thing that people started calling the black box. Well, as of January 1st, 2021, they created this entity called the Mechanical Licensing Collective through this law that passed called the Music Modernization Act. And they took the black box, they said, hey MLC, this is your job now. So the royalties still kept piling up, got to be about roughly what we think is $500 million. A lot of songwriter money that should be going to songwriters, but we haven't been able to find them yet. The idea is you got to sign up for the MLC to get that money. Problem is, MLC hasn't done a great job of making themselves visible. So there are thousands and thousands of songwriters who, when I ask them, hey, you got to sign up for the MLC, they're like, what's the MLC? The MLC is the only way that you can get your publishing royalties from Spotify, Apple Music, the streaming royalties, the backbone of how we make a living now. If you're not signed up with the MLC, you're not getting that money, and it's sitting in that black box waiting for you to sign up. It gets worse. At any moment, legally, based on the way the Music Modernization Act was designed back in 2018, they can take that black box money and give it to publishers based on their market share. Now, the problem with that is that publishers didn't do anything to earn that money. Songwriters did. Independent songwriters who don't have publishers who would otherwise have collected that money. So what they're basically saying is, we give up trying to find you. Sorry, songwriters, we're taking your money. And that's what the law says. If you think that's terrible, like I do, we need to make a stink about it. First and foremost, you got to sign up for the MLC so you can get that money before anything happens to it. They can legally give this money away at any moment at this point. It's been more than 2 years. They could do it tomorrow. So you got to sign up today. Also, we got to start making some noise with Congress and say, hey, maybe you didn't mean for this to happen, but this is a really bad outcome and it can't happen. We can't have $500 million from independent songwriters going to people who did nothing to earn it. So you got 3 things to do. Number 1, go to themlc.com and register all of your songs that have generated any royalties at all so that you get all of the money that your music has already earned for you. Thing number 2, I work with a music creator advocacy group called Music Answers, and we're taking a survey. What do you think we should do with this black box money? And we're going to take the results of that survey and we're going to say, hey everybody, songwriters think that we need to change the law. Thing number 3, spread the word. Again, music creators broadly don't even know what the MLC is, let alone the fact that it's harboring $500 million of their money. So you gotta let your friends know, tell all the people in your musical circles, this is a heist and we're the only ones that can stop it.
I will put that survey in my bio. Go find it. Protest about this so that they can't say that we didn't say anything. And if you see us live right now, come check in. Ask us some questions. We're going to be talking, me and Derek, about music rights stuff. So see you then.